Andre Romance, and I'm your designated driver. Nah, y'all know I'm playing as usual. Man, I'm out here though. I want to encourage y'all, man. And to always encourage y'all. Like every time I get on here, I want y'all to be encouraged to do something different, something new, something better than you did yesterday or the hour before. Like keep your mind moving in the direction that you want to go. Alright? That's how we're going to do this today. If you got something going on in your life that you ain't cool with, that you don't care about, that you would rather not have going on in your life, it's time to change it. If you're not alright with the area you live in, then move. If you're not satisfied with the job that you're working, then quit. Find something that you can do. Today is the day that we get our minds together. We figure out a good plan that can get us where we want to be. Now, I might not be all the way where I need to be because I want to be in a position to wake up when I want to wake up. I would love to have that. Some things that we want, we can't have. I understand that. Things that we could change about our lives, that we could have, that we have control over, we need to do that. We've been sleeping. I've been watching. I've been in tune in this dimension and in the other dimensions. I've been looking, man. And a lot of us in 2020, we off to a slow start. But it's not too late. We still in the beginning of the year. And shoot, you gotta start somewhere. If you ain't started yet with figuring your plan out with what you want to do to better your life and to get where you need to get, for you to be happy, then you need to work that out today. At least put it down on paper. Get you a notepad and start writing. This is the key to building something. Like if you're not a visual person, a very imaginative person, then you need you a pad and a pen. Okay? You need to go to the closet or your desk or whatever, your backpack, get you a pad and a pen and start writing. Now what I encourage you to write, start off with the stuff that you don't like. Right? Go ahead, pick apart your whole life. Write about the stuff, write a list. The things that you don't like, that you would like to see change in your life. And be reasonable with your list. Alright, don't write a list that's like absurd, like I hate living, I wish I could die or something like that. Like, don't put nothing crazy like that. I'm speaking about stuff that you wish that you could, like you would do something about. You haven't done anything about, but you wish you could. Like, I got these student loans and I wish that I didn't have it no more. Okay, stuff like that. Or I've been driving the same car around and it's very crappy. I want me a new car. Alright, put that on the list. Alright, after you get your list of your bad things that you wanna change about life for yourself, then you move over to the good side, right? And on the good side, we not gonna do the opposite, okay? We're not gonna write down what we wanna happen. Okay, we're gonna leave that to the universe. What we gonna do with this side of the list is we gonna write an alternate plan of action for the things that we wrote in negative. Alright? Now the reason why we did the negative first was so that we can get our base down. So we gotta have a platform to work from. Now, this is where it gets tricky. You as in yourself have to hold yourself accountable for these things. And I mean, in many more ways, things that we got going on in our lives are affecting everybody around us anyway. So if you care about the people around you, you hold yourself to these things, okay? Because you might not be the only one benefiting from these changes. You know, like if you got a crappy car and it's like very unsafe, think about how many lives you could be saving by not driving that car on the road no more, you know? Think of how many children are in vehicle accidents per day based on somebody thinking that getting where they need to get in their car is more important than other people's safety. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So think of how it's going to have an impact on other people's lives. And they come out with this plan. How you going to correct it? How you going to fix it? And it's got to be logical. Am I going to put this amount of money away so when I get to a certain amount of months, I will have this much to put down on the new car? Or maybe I want to cut my meals down, my fast food. I want to, cut that out and save at least one of them meals per day. Because if you eat out every day, if you eat fast food a day, that's somewhere between $7 and $10 every time you cash out at the eating line, you know? If you took one of those meals and put it away in your savings per day, that's a lot of money. When you come down at the end of the month, that's a lot of money if you calculate 31 days times 10. I mean, within a month, you got around 300 and something dollars, you know? And that add up quick. So I encourage y'all to practice this, put it to work. See what y'all can accomplish for yourselves, man. No, snap. It's time for me to get that gas. It would be another thing, something that you want to change about yourself could be that you don't let your e-meter hit, your meter hit the E before you decide you want to go and get gas. So you don't have to be rushing trying to figure out if you're going to make it where you need to make it in time. You know what I'm saying? But practice that though, y'all. Practice. We're working on self-growth. I'm going to remind y'all this every day I come on here with a video. We are working on self. We are working on ways to better our lives or the situations that we are involved in. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that I say is going to be repetitive. That's supposed to happen. It's because just like a child, when you first teaching a child how to do something, you got to say it over and over and over for a child to get it. And it's like that for us as adults too. We never lose sight of that. We never lose that need to be reminded that we got to do something, especially when we first get we starting to build these new habits. You got to be at this thing for 30 days. This just don't happen overnight. You got to work at self-growth. And that's where I'm trying to get y'all to. I want to see y'all growing mentally, physically, getting to the next level. I know y'all saw my lost weight picture, That's real stuff. Like I really made some dramatic changes. I cut out a lot of fast food. I went down the list of things that I needed to correct about what I was doing for myself. And I don't even work out. Like all of that weight that I lost, man, I'm not even like working out or nothing. I'm just dieting. I'm taking the responsibility over my actions. Things that I was doing that caused me to gain that much weight in the first place. If y'all saw pictures of me before I gained all that weight, man, I was the shape I am right now, but I was chiseled. You know what I'm saying? I was carved. you know what I'm saying? And then I lost all of that. Over a period of 2 years, I gained like damn near 20, 30 pounds. And then I got to a point where I could feel this weight. I could feel this weight I was carrying around. And it got to be uncomfortable for me. I started to feel like I wasn't sexy, like to myself. And when you start feeling like that for yourself, you gotta change. You gotta make things happen for yourself. You gotta figure out how you gonna change this view of yourself. Because if you don't feel sexy, how's somebody else gonna think that you are sexy? You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we gotta start making better for ourselves. So I'm trying to lead by example. It's not easy to change, but once you do start changing and you start to see how good it makes you feel, it becomes addicting. Then it's not so hard to change after a while. You start to get better, and you start picking apart other things about your life that you could change. But I love y'all, man. Try this step, try the list, do something about y'all, the things that y'all want to change today. Don't wait till tomorrow. At least have an idea. You know what I'm saying? Grasp an idea of what you want to do. All right. Y'all keep me up. I'm going to keep y'all up, and I'm out this